First, there were job cuts in the IT sector. Hundreds of thousands of job cuts in the last couple of years. Now there are early signs that banking may be heading in a similar direction. But this isn't a wave of sudden layoffs. It's a slower shift driven by productivity, technology, and increasingly AI. Let's start with Axis Bank. In FY26, the bank cut over 3,100 jobs. Its total workforce fell from 1,04,400 to 1,01,300. But here's where it gets interesting. During the same year, Axis added around 400 branches. So the bank expanded physically while reducing the number of people. That tells you one thing: each employee is now handling more work than before. And this isn't accidental. Axis has been spending 9 to 10% of its operating income on technology for years. Now those investments are starting to pay off. Processes are faster, operations are leaner, and output per employee is rising. Even AI, for now, is not cutting jobs directly, but it is improving speed, processing transactions faster, and using data better. The impact on jobs, the bank says, is still ahead. Now look at the broader trend. HDFC Bank saw its workforce fall from 2.14 lakh to 2.11 lakh in FY26. ICICI Bank had already cut 6,000 jobs in FY25, bringing its headcount to about 1.3 lakh. It also made it clear that it won't increase net headcount in FY26 even as it expands branches. Then there is RBL Bank, whose workforce dropped from 14,265 to 13,316, the first decline in at least a decade. But not every bank is cutting jobs. Yes Bank saw a small increase from 28,687 to 29,573. Yet the broader direction is clear. Headcount is either falling or growing much slower than before. And this isn't just in India. In the US, the 6 biggest banks made $47.3 billion in profit in one quarter, and still they cut jobs. Wells Fargo alone reduced over 4,000 roles. Across the 4 out of the 6 biggest banks, more than 5,000 jobs were cut in just the first 3 months of this year. So even strong profits are not leading to more hiring, they are leading to more efficiency. The bigger signal comes from Europe. In January this year, Morgan Stanley released a report estimating over 2 lakh banking jobs could be lost by 2030 as lenders accelerate the adoption of artificial intelligence and plan to close branches. That's about 10% of the workforce across major lenders. And these cuts are expected in specific areas, including back office, middle office, and compliance, functions that are easier to automate. Banks are under pressure to improve returns, and AI plus digitalization gives them a direct way to reduce costs. Asian banks are already adjusting. Look at Singapore, where banks like DBS, OCBC, and UOB cut nearly 3,000 jobs in 2025. Total workforce fell from about 107,000 to 104,000. Again, not mass layoffs, not yet at least. At the same time, these banks are investing in reskilling, training employees in AI, data, and digital roles. So are banks the next IT? Not exactly, because IT saw sudden layoffs. Banking is seeing something more gradual, but the direction is similar. Fewer people doing more work, hiring slowing down, and roles getting redefined. In India alone, thousands of headcount reductions have already happened across major private banks, even as thousands of new branches are added. This isn't a crisis yet, but it does appear to be a reset in the banking sector. Follow Business Standard for more such stories.